Shalom, shalom. It's the brother Yawanathan. About out of one coming at you with another lesson in transit. The spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Shah. But first and foremost, as always, I want to start off by giving all praises and glorifications to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah by Hashem Rekakodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone Well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of the earth, preaching this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom. All right, it's going to be another weekly MOTB lesson through the spirit. All y'all about Shemel Shah. Okay, as you see the title, all right, full submission to this man's system now equals full submission to the MOTB later. All right, there's a scripture that mentions, how we gotta wake out of sleep. It's high time to wake out of sleep. Okay, because our people are drawn, all right, into the wayward doctrines and philosophies of this man's hegemony, this man's society, whether it be religion or his food systems, aka school systems, or any other dogma or doctrine or teaching. Dogma means teaching, all right, and our people engulfed in these things other than the true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shemal Shah. Okay, that's why people, they go to this man's like I said, food system. They join his military, join his police force. Okay, and they refuse to come back to Yahweh Shemal Shah. So their minds get corrupted, man. Okay, and they make this place their rest, and our people love this society. For the most part. What is class scripture? Micah 2:10 says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest." All right, it's polluted and shall destroy you with a sword of destruction. Roughly paraphrased. A lot of people are destroyed. Hosea 4:6 says, "My people, okay, are destroyed for lack of knowledge," and that's talking about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So, you're giving your all your energy to this man's system. You engulfed with you're tainted with the philosophies and the ways of America. Guess what? You're gonna give in, all right, to taking that sea hill, man. Okay, you're gonna go ahead and submit yourself fully to this place by taking that MOTB. Okay, that's why it's very, very important to come out of the ways of Babylon the Great. Come out of the mindset. Right, because if you take that chip, guess what? You really certify yourself. All right, you pretty much certify yourself to be in league or aligned with the society, man. Okay, you basically put a stamp on it. Okay, like I said, you basically certify yourself to be aligned, to be down with the system. So that means you agree with homosexuality. You agree with feminism, women's lib, Esau ruling over you. Okay, you believe in all the wickedness that goes on with this place, man. That's what that means when you submit yourself fully to this society, and that's gonna be by way of taking that sea hill, which we know the consequences of taking it, which is death by pain, man. Okay, which is ultimately by the nuclear missiles, and we don't want to taste that fire, man. That's why we rather go through the spiritual fire, forsaking this world, right? Okay, go through it spiritually, where the Lord purifies us, okay, and molds us, so we can stand the test of time, so to speak. And what I'm referring to is the hour of temptation, which consists of the MOTB. The RFID mark you see it, man. Okay? So we got to go through that fire right now. And it's going to be, like I said, a spiritual fire. Okay? Getting all the impurities, getting all the, like I said, the impurities out of us, being afflicted. Like I said, the Most High molding us to become a better new creature, a better creature for Yahweh Shemal Shah. Okay? All right, so pass the test, the ultimate test, which is not to take the MOTB, because we hate this world. all the time. All right, you're only setting yourself up for destruction, like literally. Okay, you're literally setting yourself up for a fall, man. But you can't fall. All right, getting on the winning side of Yahweh Shemel Shah. That's the winning side. Being on the winning side is being is submitting to Yahweh Shemel Shah. Getting on what you call God's side, so to speak. And that's the God of the Bible, the God of Israel, Yahweh, his son, Yahweh Shah. Okay? We want to get on the winning team so we don't, again, submit and fold to this man's beast system, because he's coming with it, man. Okay? It's only a matter of time that it's made mandatory. And by being rooted and grounded, that's another thing, like it says in Colossians, the 2nd chapter. Rooted, grounded, built up. Okay? We're going to be ready, man. Lord willing, part of the elect. We're going to be ready for it, man. Because we're submitting ourselves right now to Yahweh Shemel Shah again. Okay? All right, we out of the mindset of Babylon. Okay, we came out of the mindset of this place, man. So, all right, the only way to one to rely on, the only ones to rely on is Yahweh Shemel Shah. The only hope we have is Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah. Our hope is not in this place, man. We know there's no hope here. Okay? So again, we submitted. The Lord will keep that spirit on. We submitted ourselves fully to Yahweh Shemel Shah. This man wasn't set up to help you, so-called Negroes, but hey, you keep being in tune, being in line with his system, being in line with his philosophies, his doctrine, and you reject the men of the Lord. Also, you reject Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. Okay, and again, that's to your own detriment. So, like the title says, hey, you submit to this man's system now, fully, you're going to fully submit to that MOTB later. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up, reach my destination. Hey, Lord willing, this transit lesson was edifying. I'm going to sign off by saying again, all praises and glorifications goes to Yahweh Shemel Shah, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Love, honor to the apostles and elders, that great minister and well. Peace, love, salutation to the hopeful elect. Throughout the four corners of earth, preach his word in truth and sincerity. Say, Shalom and Kwame Ashala and the Barber Ball. Shalom.